are, everyone? Happy Saturday night. Welcome to the second annual birthday edition of Old Head Bangers Ball. That's right, celebrating another year past where your old pal, Old Head, has gotten a year older. This past Wednesday on March 2nd, I turned 44 years young, right? And so I thought, what better way to celebrate, the following weekend than with all of you out there. Whether you're watching this on the night that it premieres, Saturday night, if you're there, you're lovely and thank you. Or if you're watching it later, it doesn't matter when you're celebrating my birthday. Just do it whenever the fuck you want. As long as you have a drink of your choice. Doesn't have to be an excellent Pantera beer. I really like this beer. No, I mean, like I say often, I don't know shit about beers, okay? Like Ruth from Ozark once said, I don't know shit about fuck when it comes to beers. But your drink of choice might be a ginger ale, or a Topo Chico, or a glass of wine, or absinthe. I don't care what it is. Just get it and let's start the party. So this is going to be a fun episode. Throwing some of the rules out of the window, some of them just because it's my birthday, and also I don't do these very often, so sometimes I forget, what did I make rules for myself or what? And if I've learned one thing about the Wild West of YouTube is that the less rules there are, the more fun it is, right? So we're just gonna have a good time. I'm gonna be playing songs that are it's just going to be one hell of a party, I hope. So let's get things started. So I'm really big on sharing earworms with you guys, things that are going to be stuck in your head for days. And honestly, I got two of them in this episode. And so for those of you who are old school, old head, I mean, you've been watching my shit since 3 years ago, because I started a little over 3 years ago. I actually did an episode called Old Head Bangers Ball, where I wasn't even living in this house, and it didn't have me being annoying during all the songs. It was just me trying to do my best Ricky Rackman, I think I called myself Sticky Stackman, impression, and I played videos, just the videos themselves. Tried to just make it an actual episode. And the song we're going to be starting with tonight, I actually played on that. But it's been such a long time, and it's such a great song, and such a great party starter song, in my opinion, that I had to bust it out for tonight. So I guess you haven't seen it in this format before. So, all right, I got vinyl of everything tonight. It's one of those shows. So some of you may have never even heard of this album. Contraband. This is a super group. I say that because nowadays, the people in here, the super part probably isn't that interesting to people who are younger. But if you look at these folks here, this is Tracy Guns from LA Guns. That's the Blots from Rat. What's his name? His name is Richard Black. He was the singer of a group called Shark Island. That's Michael Schenker from Scorpions and UFO and Michael Schenker. And then hold on. Cher Peterson. She was in I was about to say Trickster. No, Vixen. I get those mixed up. Their names are very similar. But they put together a super group and then put out one album. The problem with this album is that it's actually pretty good. Here's the problem with this album. It came out in 1991. When I think a lot of people were like, what? They were already starting to get over these old folks. But I really do think, based on the album and especially the strength of this particular track, if it had come out in 1989, 88, woo, would have been fucking huge. So let's listen to this. It's an earworm. I don't know why it wouldn't be. It's just catchy as hell and a lot of fun and a great party starter. This song is called Loud Guitars, Fast Cars, and Wild Wild Livin'. what I'm saying? Like, that is, man, that is, and this song was not a hit. I mean, it was probably minor, but it wasn't, to the caliber of some of these people experiencing prior to this. But it's one of those things where I don't feel like it should have been more popular. It came out kind of at the wrong time. Even if Nirvana weren't already on the scene. I don't know if this came out before or after Nevermind and all those other, and Pearl Jam and shit. But either way, I feel like by 1991, a lot of people were already kind of done moving away. They're like, all right, let's find some other shit. But man, that's a crime right there, because the fact that people want to move on so quickly from shit is really annoying to me, because this is quality shit right here. Also quality shit. Tracy Guns, ladies and gentlemen. One more time! I mean, come on, people. That is fun as hell. I say this a lot, but if you can't get behind that in some regard, I don't know if we can ever hang out, because that is just one hell of a tune right there. So yeah, see, that's a great party starter right here. And you know what? The party is gonna get a little bit more crunk up in here. That's not the right term. You'll see what I mean. All right, so this is kind of an extended and kind of different episode. Not really. Don't keep your hopes up. But this is the section of the show where if you have some marijuana, get it out. Roll a doobie, pack the pipe, do the bongy thing, I don't have any of those things. Weed is still not legal in Texas because Texas fucking sucks for many reasons aside from weed not being legal. But you know, Texas is pretty cool because Pantera came from here, and Pantera beer is pretty damn good. I don't even know who the fuck made it, who approved it, who was okay with putting their name on it. Rex, do you know about this? Phil, I don't really care, but I mean, it's a good beer. All right, does everybody have their paraphernalia and their cannabis of whatever kind out? Good. All right, so we're going to get blazed, and we're going to head on over to Germany. And we're going to be, so I feel like if you're from Germany, this is a fucking name that you're immediately going to know immediately. In America, probably not. The band is called Freaky Fucking Weirdos. And they're just that. Like they have a lot of albums. I think they're still around in some form today. They started in the late 80s, and they were kind of like an alternative, almost funk, rock, metal alternative band, but they dabbled in all sorts of different things. And in this particular case, they dabble with rap, rock, I guess. This one is from 1993. I don't have the album it was on, but I have the 12-inch single of the song Sticky Weed. And honestly, after you hear this song, you're going to be like, Steven, why did you need 6 different interpretations of Sticky Weed? You know, because I do. I just need it. And once again, this is another, and so you can't, I mean, it's in German. You want to translate that for me? I'm telling you, this is another earworm. Like, you won't know it at first. You'll just be like, well, that's pretty repetitive and kind of annoying. But by the end, man, it comes full circle, and it's going to be your anthem for the rest of your life. So let's fucking jump right in, because this is fucking fun. Keep the party going with the Freaky Fucking Weirdos, Sticky Weed.
Ladies and gentlemen, motherfuckers, cocksuckers, ball-kickers, clit-ticklers, here he is!
Speaking for the legalization of marijuana.
I love you, 'cause I love you, the smell of all the beautiful voices, and warm, wet choices, for the sound, dippiness, and for the feeling you can give, so cry out loud. My dog, my queen of love, but you're my sticky weed. And if you reach your brain, my Sophie, no more pain. And if you open your eyes, it might feel like being paradise, screaming some love. The most deepest love, keep it cool and relax, I'll keep you wild and strong. And my queen, no, don't leave me so long, 'cause you will sticky weed. 'Cause you will sticky weed. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, give me sticky weed. Oh, give me sticky weed. Gimme, 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 gimme. Oh, give me sticky weed. Oh, give me sticky weed.
All right. I love the party that these dudes are having, and like one dude's just like, I just got a funky hat and a diaper. This other guy's like, I just buttoned up my flannel all the way to the top. They're covering the wide range of fashion that they could be using for being a funky band. And this song is far from over, ladies and gentlemen. And it just, the first time I heard this song, I was just like, do I really like this or not? And like by the end of the song, I was giggling into myself, and then I listened to it like 4 more times in a row, because sometimes the simplest and repetitive things are the best things. It's proven here, folks. But so I don't want to stop this anymore. Let's get back into the sticky weed. Oh,
I got the weed and I love it, the smell when it burns. And I like how it turns over your back, so my body and soul. So roll another spliff, I'll fix up the ball. When the birds down, we roll another. Right in the take, the pass it on to my brother, a.k.a. Now what you got to say? I like the best, made it burns of you, I clean away. I'm on the mic, I take a quick ride, like a love to the pie, 'cause the high style be right. When the sex a mess, I got stressed. So I'm gonna get some cash, you got real. my mood relaxing. So come on now, baby, get down to waxing. So what that shit about texting? Down with the I'm gonna be flexing. I like the alcohol, I like the THC. So Mr. Babylon, why the hell you bothering me? I ain't hurting no one, just throwing on my ball. It gives me inspiration to write this song. You wanna throw me in jail, but I get out on bail. Criminalizing the whole, I wanna walk it down. So now legalize it, I like advertising. Maybe we did not fight, I think we should ignite it. Give me, 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 give me. Oh, give me sticky weed. Oh, give me sticky weed. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All right, like seriously, if you guys give a damn about me and my birthday, I know nobody can see you out there. Maybe your significant other or your sister or your brother or your dog, somebody can see what you're doing right now. But come on, just this once. Just join me in this chorus. All right, everybody? 1, 2, 3, and...
Okay, we'll stick it weed. Ah, yeah. Okay, we'll stick it weed. Going up, big it out, but you so we that is sticky. And when we buzz about them, boy, it could get tricky.
I told you it was far from over. How many verses does this song have? It's like, how many verses can we write about sticky weed? Look, I've already written 12, but I really think I could say a few more things about it.
You haven't, but never come up with me, could be empty. Cause I'm good, but they will never be the way the bus of chair I used to be that is fucked. Everybody slamming the crowd, shook, it jumped in. Jump up and down like a crazy jump. Yo, it's a bar, y'all, and we're controlling the dance song. I'm letting you sound you that I got. It leaves them all slammed, we even took out the hard knot.
I love how like there's even a fake out, like the chorus is gonna start here. Psych, there's more. Like how long is it? I think this song is 6 minutes long. That is insane. I wouldn't change it. I almost want to talk to the dudes and freaky fucking weirdos and be like, hey, why not create a version of this song that's just like an entire album? 45 minutes worth of sticky weed. I'd be on top of it. You'll have my money.
She was lost to see the purple haze. Them were burning the Buddha and them got space. So wake up the sticky weed, clean up the bar. Get stupid girl, blood and lies, she's just gone. Give me, 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 give me. Oh, give me sticky weed. Oh, give me sticky weed. Come on, y'all. Give me, 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 give me. Oh, give me sticky weed.
Just in case you were unsure if this was about weed or not, we got a fucking sitar. Oh, and don't forget the one-armed Buddha guy. Like that is, I mean, it's like that's almost like a given in anything about weed, right? Hey, Paul, I've got a new song I'm writing. It's called Sticky Weed. Sorry, that was uncalled for and really dumb. There you go, Sticky Weed by Freaky Fucking Weirdos. Let's move on. Okay, so as usual, I like to throw in some thrash or thrash-ish stuff in every episode. And I thought that at this point in the video, following Contraband and Freaky Fucking Weirdos, some of you might be thinking this particular phrase, so I thought this song would be appropriate. The song is called This Party Sucks. And it's from this album, Power Trip by Ludachrist. This was from 1988, the second Ludacris album, but not the last from these gentlemen, because they would soon after change their name to Scatterbrain and continue to put out amazing shit. So, yeah, so let's just do this, because like I understand, maybe you think this party sucks, maybe this will make it better. This Party Sucks by Ludacris.
I woke up hangover, God, and I was feeling alright. I hit something till the sun went down that Saturday night. Got out of bed, thought to myself, now what am I gonna do? Check my messages, not Barstool, try and find a clue. There was a message in particular that caught my eye. Said there was a party happening, it was nearby. So I got myself just left my house, got to the party, not started even a mile. 30 people there, and most of them were dicks. Only 3 of them were girls, but they weighed as much as 6. There was multiple people around talking shit about the job called Izzy and Polo 2. In the main room, the television was a hit, no sad but true. Most people are dead, said how about some music? And they said, bring that.
I have to pause it for that nice little throwback to a song on their previous album, which is probably my favorite Ludacris album, because it kind of sums up my outlook on humanity in general, and it is called Most People Are Dicks. It's the truest fucking song title ever. You could say the second truest song title ever is This Party Sucks.
Saturday Night Live is where it's at. I noticed a girl. She was checking me out. She told me it was her house and that she showed me about and around. But she sat around the house. She really sat around the house. I asked for a beer. She said there was none. I asked for liquor and food. She said, boy, you're through. This party was bring your own and nothing is supplied. Well, you people are dicks, is what I cried. Oh, bring my own? Bring my own what? Fun? Party sucks, party sucks. This party sucks. BYOF, bring your own fun, because party sucks, party sucks. This party sucks. Oh man, party sucks. This party sucks. This party sucks. Party was the worst. I couldn't take it anymore. I said adios, grabbed my jacket and I ran for the door. Went home, started being those through the chairs, knocking on my door and see who's there. I thought about the night and made mistakes, but it's sad but true. I'll be my dick.
Most people are dicks. How's everybody feeling? We good? We good? So I mean, honestly, if you're one of the cool ones, you were already having a great time, and now you're continuing to have a great time. Especially if like you got really blazed during that last song. I hope you did. So I don't know what you say. You don't say cheers if people are smoking weed, but if you're drinking, clinkies.
There was a Mexican girl standing at my door. She said she was Juanita. She just moved next door. She had a bottle of tequila, a seductive grin. I said, well, now it's party time, as I let her on in.
So if any of you are new to this band, Ludacris, this is what you get from them. It's always fun. It's funny. They don't mind throwing in weird shit here and there. Like if they want to throw in a flamenco guitar here, they'll do that. And that only continued even more so in Scatterbrain. So I highly recommend, maybe I should do a Bands You Should Know. Not Power Trip. The album is Power Trip. Ludacris and Scatterbrain. That might happen. That was Ludacris with This Party Sucks. I don't think it does. You tell me in the comments, I guess. Or if you're watching this live chatting with me, not a lot of people seem to do that. In fact, it seems like overall, the funny thing is that some of you will look at my channel and you'll go, ooh, he's got 10,000 subscribers. But it's almost like my actual viewers have gone down. Maybe they're trying to tell me something. Either way, let's move on to the last video of this party. All right, so because it's my party, we're going to wrap it up with a video that's very special to me, one of my favorite bands of all time. And also, it's a video that if you have been watching my stuff and you're a nerd for my shit, which is probably like 2 of you out there, you'll know that there was a particular video by this band that I remembered seeing, and I couldn't find it anywhere online. And I was always like, did this video even exist? Was I was a young teenager. I wasn't high. I wasn't drunk. Did I dream it? Apparently I didn't, because eventually somebody did post this video on YouTube about like 6 months ago, and I was just like, this person is my fucking god, because the video does exist. The video is from this album, Creep Diets by Fudge Tunnel. My favorite Fudge Tunnel album. I've said a lot about Fudge Tunnel, so I don't need to say anymore. This album is from '93. The song we're going to be watching is called Gray. And there's been a version of the video out on the internet for a while where it's just weird. They took live footage from another video and just slowed it down and then put other visuals with it. And I'm like, that is not the video I saw back when I was 13, 14, whatever, when I saw it. This is the video I saw. And this song fucking rules. I'm sure I'll stop it for some other useless things to talk about, but let's just get into this fucking song to wrap up the night. Here's Fudge Tunnel with Gray with an E. All right, so here's a fun fact that actually it's appropriate for my birthday party. I have a connection to this song because in 1994 or 5, I think it might have been 1995, the very first time I ever played with a band in front of anybody, and it was a house party, and we played in a garage to about 30 people who all sat down. And it wasn't even a real band. Like, it was a group of friends that I got together, and I had made some songs on cassette tapes by, you may have heard like Dave Grohl talk about this because he's much more famous and cooler than me, where you record something on one tape and then you switch the double cassette decks, and then you record the next thing on top of that thing, and then so on and so on, and you create an entire song. Really shitty quality, but I used to do that shit all the time. Anyway, so I got this band together to play the few bearable songs that I had written at that point. And we did 2 cover songs that night at that show. One of them was called Set Me Straight by the band Melvins. And the other one was this song. There's a video that exists. My old friend Kevin, I think, used to have it. I don't know if he still does. I'm afraid to ask him because I'm afraid to see it, because I'm sure we probably murdered this song. And but you know, if I don't hear it or see it ever again, I have that nice memory in my head where I go, yeah, we played played Gray by Fudge Tunnel. Like, nobody knew who the fuck they were. We were fucking, I mean, nobody's, still most people don't know who they are, but still, moving on. I'm sorry, I know I just stopped it, but I have to point out something. If you look, Mr. Alex Newport is wearing a shirt that says Nail Bomb. Why would he be wearing a shirt that says Nail Bomb? That's right. Yeah, that's right. Because Alex Newport was one half of Nail Bomb. I mean, other people played on the Nail Bomb album, but it was Max Cavalera and Alex Newport were both in Nail Bomb. So if you didn't know, fun fact, there's a connection between Sepultura and Fudge Tunnel. They toured together also.
Not too sure what could make it more clear. What things first now? Shall I say
That's the kind of shit that back in the day I'd be in a band and we'd have a part like that, and my dad would overhear us playing and be like, "Y'all are just out there making a bunch of noise." I mean, yeah, Dad.
will you live alone? Not so anymore. Ignore what I said. Doesn't matter anymore.
Okay. Oh, wait, hold on. All right. Party's over. I was pointing at this because this is a Fudge Tunnel poster back here. It's a promotional poster from back in 93, 4, something like that. But I believe it was actually the cover of the Gray CD single. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and it wasn't just self-indulgent for me to talk about myself and play shit I like. Although, isn't that what I do all the time anyway? So, yeah. Yes, thank you very much. Finish your drinks, everybody. Okay, that's it. That means the party's over. When you're out of beer, what do? You go home and sleep. You go buy Taco Cabana, and then you go home and go to sleep after you eat. Because, yeah, that's any self-respecting beer drinker knows that. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Old Head Bangers Ball. Thank you much. I've only had 2 beers. Thank you very much for joining me. It's really aggravating doing these videos, trying to figure out songs to play, because there's so many things that I want to play, and they get blocked. But yet I see other people that have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, they're able to just play these videos willy-nilly. Nobody fucking cares. I would tell you to boycott YouTube, but don't. Just watch my shit. Boycott anybody that has more than 10,000 subscribers. That's what I want from you guys out there. So anyway, that's it. That is it for this episode of Old Headbangers Ball. Thank you for joining me. I'll do these again as the wind takes me. I'm a leaf in a stream, as they say, and then one day it'll hit me and I'll go, oh, I'm gonna do one of those. But make sure you're watching all my other shit. Cranked and Ranked, Old Bollocks. Just keep watching my shit, because that's why I do it, because people actually watch. So thank you. Those of you who are here live chatting, you're the best. Okay? Don't let anybody tell you differently. You are the best around. Nothing's going to ever bring you down, okay? Cool. All right. Thank you very much for joining me. Have a good night, or whatever time of day it is for all of you, and I will see you all again very soon.
Give me